Hi, Sue Franks here. You can find me on www.suefranks.com or Facebook. I have a Facebook page. What we're going to do today is we're starting to do a series on the obstacles you're going to find in your working equitation competitions. So before we go into this, we're not going to refer to distances between obstacles or how they're set up will be correct, but the distances we won't talk about because rules change. Just refer to your local rule book or your club's rules or your national association to know exactly what distances you should set things up. But what we're going to do today, we're going to start on our 3 drums. You can have 3 drums or 2 drums. You can start left-handed or right-handed. You will refer to your course directive before you compete. You'll get a sheet that tells you which side you're going to start on, or the judge will tell you at the show. So for today, I may start left hand or right hand just to give my horse some variation. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do our intro. So intro means that we walk and trot our drums. When we do the drums, we have to do a complete circle before we change our bend and start our next circle. So the circle may not be exactly dead center because you may need to make your circle further out the back of the drums to give your horse room, depending on how many obstacles are in the arena at the time and what the course is. Today, we just have the drums, so we can do this quite easily. But I'm going to guide you as we go. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to trot 50 cents up here. Bear with me, my saddle's squeaky, even with talc in it. So we're going to start, good kid, with a right-hand drum. I'm dead center. Now I'm going to go out this side just a little bit more, but I'm going to try really hard to stay the same. So in your intro, change of bend. Just try to get a really nice, even little trot as you change your bend. Just try for a really neat, even circles and a nice, steady little trot. So that's what your intro should look like in your jog. Now, what we're going to do is, I'm going to break that down a little on a drum, just so you can see, and I might even stop and I'll walk where I change the bend. So I'll come back from the trot to a walk so you can see where I break that down to help you in your training for this. Okay, you walk in training to show your horse. You won't walk in your competition if you can possibly help it. So I'm going to come through, I'm going to close this, and I'm going to walk him, change his bend, and trot him off. I'm going to walk him, change his bend, and trot him off. Now that's going to be helpful as we go up our levels too, where we have to come back to a trot or a walk to change our canter leads. But just to get your change right, I wanted you to understand how we change the bend. So I'll trot it again, walk it again, and I'll make it really plain how I move my hands with my legs to push his belly out and make that lovely circle for the intro. So we trot him in here. My inside leg pushes his belly out, and my outside hand says, just give me your face and be nice. Now I walk him, I slide my hands across to the drum direction, my inside leg comes on and it pushes the belly out. I have a nice easy bend. I come around, I close the circle, I slide my hands, and my right leg pushes the belly out this way to make the circle. Now this is important because this is only one level, and if we don't get this right at the lower levels, you're going to find the higher levels a little bit harder. So if the camera's at the front, what we're going to do is, if I'm going to bend my horse to the left, I'm going to bring my hands across to the left and my left leg pushes the belly so that, good boy, we get the bend. Same thing, if I want to change the right, I bring my hands, my right hand says bend right, my right leg says push the belly out. Just stand up, big boy. And this hand just says, can I have your face? Thank you. So that's how we change our bend. We need this for the higher levels, and I will explain why in later videos.